Welcome to Commander's Cauldron. Be sure to check us out on Friday nights and Sunday afternoons on Twitch to catch these games live. First, we have Trenton, playing Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. This is Trenton's iteration on the Brostorm archetype, using Selvala as a infinite mana producer in various combos. We have Anthony, also known as Listener Elf, on their Goro-Goro and Satoru. This deck is looking to establish an early stacks piece and put the game into a grind while using Goro-Goro as a clock to close the game out through combat damage.
I'm playing Atraxa, Grand Unifier. It's my spin on a nano-red control archetype that wins through Thassa's Oracle or combat damage.
I'm playing Reyhan Kraum again, my Sans White Reanimator deck that is looking to grind with a bunch of mid-range tools and then take it down with Razaketh or Underworld Breach. Does anybody have any pregame actions?
I do not.
Sweet.
No pre-games. All right, I'll draw this card that I definitely didn't put there. I'll lead with a Sokenzan, a Mana Vault. I'll pass there.
I'll draw. I will also have a very humble beginning. I'll play a Forest and use that to cast a Utopia Sprawl, targeting my forest.
I will draw. I will play a Watery Grave, which I'm going to shock in. I'm going to tap this and Mana Vault, and then I'm going to pass.
Alright, let me see if I'm going to join. Nah, I'm not joining the fun turn 1 squad. Wooded Foothills, which I will crack and lose a life. I'll get a Trop and I'll pass the turn.
We'll play a Mana Confluence. Tap it for a back, and then go ahead and float 3. So I got a black and 3. I'll use the black in one of these. I'm just going to find the 3, find the 2. And I'm going to cast a Demonic Tutor. Grabbing this card. I've got 2 float and a red. Cast a Blood Myth. I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Mooned ya on your own stream.
Just jam a forest and pay 3 and cast Selvala. That's all I got. I will pass the turn.
I will untap my mountain and draw. I will play a mountain, and then I will pass the turn.
Yep, we're playing a mountain, and then we're passing the turn.
Oof.
Playing a Cavern of Mountain. I'll pay 3. I'll cast the Goblin Matron. Goblin in my hand. And then after that, I will pass the turn.
I will jam another forest. I'm going to pay 1, and I'll put a Phyrexian Dreadnought on the stack.
Are you, how many cards in hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
I'm nervous that this 12 mana is going to turn into drawing 12 cards.
That's normally the hope.
I'll attempt to force it.
Oof. Yeah, I will pass priority on the force. Follow it up with just a simple Birds of Paradise then. You may not be on Adnaz, but I still think it's correct to attack you with Selvala for 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
And then that is all
5.
I've got. I will pass the turn.
I will draw, and I will pass.
Oh, God.
I'm in a rough spot with that blood.
Sorry for a card.
I mean, I'm probably keeping the trend going. Yeah, I'm going to play land and pass. But we'll get there someday. It'll happen.
Pay 2, cast the Dockside. Okay, yeah, looks like I'm making 2 treasures. Swing it, Trenton for 1.
Called my bluff. I'm
And
blocking
I'm
like a
actually
bird.
going to pass.
2 mana. I'll cast a Destiny Spinner. I will throw a Mana Crypt on the stack. 4 mana, 2 green. I will throw a Hunted Troll on the stack. Enters the battlefield. I have 2 triggers, one from Selvala. Since it is the biggest creature on the board, I will draw a card.
Respond to the trigger. Pay 1 and a treasure, and I'm going to cast an Orc Bowmasters. ETB. Guess you can use it anyway, but I think I'm going to hit the bird.
Yeah, I'll float a green in response. And then the 4 1/1s. There's a Blood Moon in play, so it doesn't really matter who I give it to, because Gaia's Cradles are turned off for the time being. So I think I'm going to give the 4 1/1 fairies to you. I'll run out a mountain, and then use Selvala. So this mana powers up Selvala. I'll tap for 8 green, and unforge. Last card in hand is going to be this Kenrith's transformation that I will cast, targeting the Orcish Bowmaster. And I will just pass the turn off of that.
I will draw, and I will pass.
We're still hitting our land drops at least, so that's good for a One Ring.
Oh, God.
Let's activate. I'll pass the turn after that.
Take 1 from my vault. I'm going to crack my last treasure. I'm going to cast Possibility Storm. Chip away on And I'll pass.
Mana Crypt trigger. Odds is always ouchies. And that's a 6. I'm good. Casting a Finned Horn Elves, which will trigger the Possibility Storm. And cool, we get an Arbor Elf onto the stack. Sure. We'll pay 4. We'll turn the mountain into a 3/3 again. I'll swing an 8/4 you, Scylla, and then I'll swing.
Before you declare your attack stuff, I do have protection.
Oh, my bad.
So-
Fucking wondering. So never mind. 8/4 at Anthony. I will attack you, Anna, with a 3/3 and a 2/3.
I'm taking it all.
I'll block with the orc.
Pass the turn.
I will draw. I will play a mountain. I will pass.
In my upkeep, I'll lose a life for my one ring.
Okay, but now you don't have protection.
Yeah, now I'm gonna get punched.
Let's go.
Let's activate our one ring. So I'll draw 2 cards. These are all really cool cards that are not red. I'll play an Otawara as my land. I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Use 1 from my vault. Gonna pay 1, and I will throw this Grafdigger's Cage into the Possibility Storm. Cursed Mirror. I'll have Cursed Mirror enter as a copy of Dockside Extortionist. That seems fine.
I think that's a total of
So
6.
I make 6 treasures. So I'll use 3 of my treasures. I'll cast my commander. I'll pay 2 to activate it and give creatures I control haste until end of turn. I will move to combat. And
I'm not gonna lie. I was originally saving the Kenriths for Goro-Goro because I'm very afraid of what it can do.
that makes me feel good.
But Orcish completely shuts off a good portion of my deck. So
It's a stupid card. Okay, new Hasty Dockside goes to Anna. Goro-Goro goes to Trenton.
I think I'm good chumping with the Arbor Elf here.
I'm definitely taking one.
So that one will trigger Goro-Goro. I will make a dragon. We're just going to see what we get, see if we can close the door a little faster. I'll pay 3. I'll cast this Arcane Laboratory into the Possibility Storm.
Ooh,
Oh, Heuristic Study. That seems fine.
So Ristic then goes on the stack,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah.
Heuristic Study on the stack. Yeah, Heuristic
Yeah.
Study's on the stack.
I will
Ristic,
go.
shuffle to the bottom.
No, I can wait. Ristic's fine with me.
I'll pass the turn.
Upkeep, roll for Crypt. Where'd that is a 5, so I will take 3. And still in my upkeep, I will throw a Worldly Tutor into the Possibility Storm. And I will float 2 colorless off of my Crypt, using one of it to pay for Ristic Study. It's a Nature's Claim. Sweet. I will cast out paying its mana cost, and I will blow up the...
So what I could throw out there, I know you don't want to unlock us from the Blood Moon, but I have stuff I could use to help deal with the board state if the Blood Moon is gone. It's just...
Yeah, so... that was my initial thought, but then I'm so afraid that both of you just start gaining so much traction. I feel like it's gotta be Possibility Storm.
Yeah, it's either it's probably the Possibility Storm is your best position currently.
Yeah, for you personally.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a terrible board state, I have 11 power more or less that I can attack with, or 13, so it's not like I'm ending the game quickly, but it also just creates a world where, I don't know, one of you untaps and just casts Tainted Pact and Thassa's Oracle, and it's GG. I don't know.
I would be willing to show you my hand right now to get me locked out, or unlocked.
I think it's got to be Possibility Storm here, yeah. Tap Selvala for 8 green mana. Go immediately from 8 to 0. X equals 6 for a Finale of Devastation. Yes, study is paid for. I will put a Woodland Bellower into play, and then there's going to be a search trigger off Woodland Bellower if that's good. I think I'm going to grab an Eternal Witness, and then I'll grab Finale. I can go to the good old-fashioned punch step and swing an 8/4 at you, Anthony, and a 2/3 down at you, Anna.
At this point, I'm comfortable blocking with L.
And that is my turn. I will pass from there.
Discard a Touch the Spirit Realm and pass.
That Blood Moon. Holy hell.
Yeah, it's brutal. I lose my 2 life from the One Ring, and I will draw for turn. I'm gonna tap the One Ring again. I literally am like, there are red cards in my deck. I don't know where they are.
You sure about that?
I know that they are here. Think I'm going to my discard as well. Dothy Voidwalker, my own Orcish Bowmasters, and a Gilded Drake. And I will pass the turn.
If you're discarding heaters, what is in your hand?
The other good cards in my deck.
Got just a Mox Opal. And then I go to combat, swing 5 in the air at Trenton.
Upkeep, do the Crypt Dance. That is a 4. I am safe. Activate Selvala. So 8 green mana again. Go up to 10.
No problem paying for Ristic Studies over there.
No, that's what I love about this deck. I can actually play through Ristics relatively okay. Sometimes the mana's really tight, but sometimes it's like, nah. Cast Finale for X equals 7. I'm so worried about you, Scylla, drawing an interaction off of the ring.
I have so much interaction in hand that is not
But
free.
It costs mana? Okay.
It's so unfortunate.
Alright. Finale to Grave. Kogla the Titan. When it enters the battlefield, I would like to fight Goro-Goro and Satoru. I will play a Prismatic Vista as my land for the turn. I will pay 1 green, or 1 and a green, and I will return Eternal Witness to my hand with Kogla's ability. I will 1 green, recast the Eternal Witness, and I will buy back the Finale. That one I cannot pay the Ristic for. Yes, you do get a card off that. And then Punch Time, and we'll send 14 at Anthony, 2 at Anna.
I'm going to pay red, black, and 3 Fire Covenant. It's not a bad top deck. Pointing 4 at the Troll, 5 at the Beller. That would be 9. 1 at the E-Witness would be 10. I'm going to go ahead and also do 3 at the Selvala, though. So we'll do 13 total.
That is my turn. I will pass.
I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm gonna discard a card.
So sorry, Anna. Still be friends.
We'll see. I'll pass.
I will tap my One Ring to draw 4 cards. Please give me a good cards deck. Literally begging. Well, I hit a land. That's a polluted mountain. Let's do these 2 to cast a Dockside.
Ristic Study.
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely paying for Ristic Study. Total of 10 that I'm making.
Oh, God. We're dead.
We'll use one of them for a blue. So I'm going to pay for Ristic Study for this Spellseeker. I will go and get a magical card. Chain of Vapor in my hand.
You've officially broken through Blood Moon.
Let's go! So I'm going to pay for Ristic Study to cast Chain of Vapor targeting my Dockside. We'll go to my hand. And then I am going to copy Chain of Vapor to bounce my Spellseeker back to my hand as well. 3 to redo Dockside. Paying for Ristic Study. So I'm at 5, and then I go up to 15. For the Spellseeker again, to pay for Ristic as well. Tainted Pact. Paying for Ristic as well on this Invasion of Ikoria, where X equals 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's the Thoracle.
Anna, you got the goods?
I actually do,
Got it
but
over there?
I can't play anything because there's a Blood Moon.
Yeah, what if there wasn't a Blood Moon?
Then I could immediately stop Scylla's shenanigans.
All right, well, unfortunately, I mean, you all know I have a
Finale in hand, yeah. I was like, wait, did I miss something? What? Oh, no. See, I'll get thoughts.
What if I hide it with my hand? We are on webcam.
That works. It's not there. Put it in your lap.
And then, just to be extra safe,
Just tuck
we
it
would do
behind this
1,
Ristic Study.
2, 3, paying for Ristic for the Tainted Pact.
Yep. Wow.
And then
I don't
I
have
drew the
anything.
Veil of Summer off the top 2 that I was ready to use to protect this, so...
Please, for the love of God, can we ban Dockside Extortionists?
No! We had so much fun with these 2 that we figured we'd throw in another game. Does anybody have pre-games?
I do not.
No.
Then I'm gonna start. And I will draw. I will play this Tundra and this Mystic Remora and this Lotus Petal.
Happen for colors that aren't red.
And I'll pass.
I'll do a polluted delta, and I'm just gonna pass. No, I'm not feeding the
A
fish.
mountain.
I'm trying to purposely not feed it. So
All right.
I'll pass. My mountain.
Forest into Arbor Elf and ship it.
I will untap and pay for my fish. Land for turn will be this Watery Grave, which I will untap. Will shock in. And then I'll pass.
I will crack my polluted delta at your end step. Well, Anna, your patience is paid off because I'm gonna feed you one card at least. That one card is my own fish. Sweet. Then after that, I'm just passing the turn.
If I wasn't missing a land drop, I wouldn't even do this. So you think I have to mox because I
Oof.
don't have a second land drop,
All right.
which sucks.
I'm drawing.
I'm going to exile this red elemental blood I was really chewing on last turn, but I'll pass there.
I will run out a Nykthos Shrine to Nyx. Green, untap, green, and a colorless, and I'll jam Selvala. And I'll ship it.
I will untap and tap 2 for my fish. I'm going to move to my instep and discard and pass.
I'm gonna pay for my fish as well. I'm just passing the turn, by the way. I'm just land passing.
So we're gonna throw one more to the fish. It's a winter orb. I'll pass.
Yeah, I guess I will tap the Arbor Elf, untap this forest. Tap the forest for a Wirewood Symbiote. Tap Cradle for 3. And run out a Destiny Spinner.
True.
To be completely honest, I think I'm fine just passing the turn here with a little bit of development.
I will untap my Watery Grave and I will let my fish die. I'm going to just pass
Okay.
and discard Finale.
At Anna's end step, I am going to be Bosejuing the Winter Orb. No, I'm not
Yeah.
winning. I just
Ooh.
wanted to be able to pay for my fish and then do something else. So, play a Scalding Tarn, which I will...
I'm going to respond to
Yeah.
that.
I'm actually getting Dark Rit Oppo.
Dark Ritual, you'll get to draw a card. And Oppo.
I'm gonna Chain of Vapor,
Hell yeah.
bouncing it back to your hand.
Fluster Storm, you can draw a card.
I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Okay, here is my deck. Take a land from it. Well, I'll play this Mana Crypt. Be sad about my life choices of using a Chain of Vapor on that and pass the turn.
Were you going to follow up Rhystic Study?
No, that's not a
God,
card in my hand.
You're
Oh.
evil.
On your instep, I a Pyroblast for the fish.
No, I can't because I won't be able to keep it. Yeah, the fish is gone.
I am going to attempt to cast my own Mystic Study.
Ooh.
I'll pass.
Yeah. War Room is my land for the turn. Go up to a grand total of 6 mana. One of it's colorless. I don't think it matters too terribly much. I'm going to use all of it and jam a Kogla the Titan Ape.
Monkey. Nice.
Monkey.
Figured,
Monkey.
Ristic
I hate to do this, but I will not pay for Rhystic Study. Alright, ETB, so it is the biggest creature, so I'll draw a card off Selvala. Does anyone have a response to the draw?
Nope.
Alright. And then I will have it fight the Oppo. I'll tap the forest for Selvala for 7 green. X equal 3 for a finale of X equals 3, and I will pay the 1 for study.
So I have something for it, but like it's gonna make me time walk myself if I do it.
I mean,
So like,
use that Pact of Negation.
yeah, like I have a pact, but I'm like, I mean, I know actually based on the board states right now, it doesn't look like anything super duper scary is going to be going down on either like on Anna or Anthony's turns. So, and I will be feeding one to the Ristic, which could help us right now too.
Whoa! Suddenly, I'm the threat.
Well, you're presenting.
The mono
your
green player.
Yeah. So I will show a pact.
It kind of sucks to go down this way, but I'm gonna pay for the Ristic study, and I'm gonna try and show you a Veil of Summer. Okay.
Looks like you are good to get that Hyrex Tower Scout.
So we just lose here, right?
Well, depending on what Trenton has in hand. But...
Yeah, so believe it or not, paying for the Ristic study kind of fucks me here, right?
If you got Ewit back...
Oh, I know what I can do. I think... Alright, so I am going to go grab Eternal Witness.
Yeah, still.
Yep,
right?
I can Wirewood with any of the ETBs still on the stack.
Yeah.
I was between Ristic Study and Toxic Deluge. And I was like, well, we can survive another turn. They've drawn so many cards from their fish. I'll let them deal with Trenton.
Oof.
That was...
It's like,
I literally was like, I shouldn't use this Chain of Vapor right now because I have another piece of like spot removal that I needed the mana for, and it would have been nice, and I shouldn't have fought over it. But I just needed a land.
y'all got each other's heads over there.
Yeah, we did. We do that every time.
And I will recast. Alright, so Finale goes away. Hyrax, ETB, I'd like to untap Selvala if anyone's got a lightning bolt. Oh, you know what? So paying for Ristic Study here, actually I'm net even on mana. I don't actually go up mana. This is where like things can be really tough.
Oh, so you're gonna have to feed me a bunch of cards to go infinite.
And I'll end the loop by bouncing the Eternal Witness with 12 mana and Selvala on... I guess Selvala would be... No, Selvala would be untapped. Yep, 2 mana, so I'll have to go down to 10 to bounce the Eternal Witness. And then I can spend... Now I'll do... Oh, go ahead. So I have 10 floating mana. Or sorry, go down to 6, because I'll pay for Ristic and I'll recast Ewit. And I'll get Finale back. And I will Finale for X equals 8. Paying for Ristic.
I will respond there.
Let's go, Mindbreak Trap.
I will cast a Demonic Consultation, naming Mindbreak Trap. Paper?
Oh,
here
there it is.
Nice.
Okay. I will cast the Mindbreak Trap on the Finale.
Finale is gone. Oh, you know what I can do? Okay. I'm going to recast Eternal Witness for 4 mana. Go ahead and draw. For 3 mana, going down to 4. Go ahead and draw. I'll target my Veil of Summer. I'm gonna try and loop the Veil of Summer. So basically,
Draw your deck.
I'm gonna So
You did pay for Ristic Study?
I did not. So go ahead and draw. When I have enough mana, say I don't know, 500 green mana, I can recast Veil of Summer, drawing a card, and then bounce the Eternal Witness to Kogla, recast it.
So how are you killing us then, Trenton?
I know. So now I can draw cards and make more mana without having to go through Ristic Study. So what I can do is draw a bunch of cards, for example, this many.
Yep.
I can cast a whole bunch of creatures, but now I can pay for Ristic Study.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I can do after casting all these lovely critters is Concordant Crossroads.
Yeah, nice.
So I'll cast a Concordant Crossroads, and with a hasty army of my entire creatures,
There you go.
kill you all.
Nice. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check us out on Friday nights and Sunday afternoons for our CEDH streams.
Our Commander Cauldron account is MTG Cauldron on Twitter. Also check us out on Twitter. You'll find my account under Phyrexian Fangirl and Scylla's under your_Priscilla. Also, if you're at MagicCon Chicago in February, come see us. We'll also be at Punt City 3 in April.
If I just do that, you scared me.